Hi, everyone. If you missed the opportunity to learn about our fundraiser, then I'm going to give you the scoop right now. You can get a fundraising packet from next to the door where you walk into my classroom, and in each packet are three things. The first thing we're going to look at is the brochure. So this has a variety of items. It has cookies on the first few pages. It has cheesecakes, and this will arrive between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this can be good for a holiday meal around Christmas time if people like to have that for their dessert. This has pretzels, a pizza kit, wrapping paper, other kinds of snacks. So it has a variety of items. So if you're interested in selling this, you would record what you sell on this paper. And so if you're going to fill this out, you need to put your last name in the rectangles in capital letters. So one letter per box, one capital letter per box, fitting your last name in there. If you have a very long last name, just get as many letters in there as possible. Then you're going to fill in your first name right here. Capital letters, one letter per box. Then you're going to fill in your cell phone or your parent's cell phone. Basically, when I get this order, if I have a question and I can't tell how many cheesecakes Grandma wants, I need to know who probably knows the information, who can answer my questions. And so give me the phone number of that person right here where it says seller's cell phone. Where it says teacher or group name, you're going to put my name, so GASQUE, then leave a rectangle of space. If you are in band, then put BAN. If you are in chorus, then put CHO. So basically, we're trying to fill in all the rectangles, but I want the two orders to be separate. If you're in both band and chorus, go ahead and put band because I'm trying to keep everybody doing the same thing. Then your grade is going to have a 0 in front of it. So you are a 06 or a 07 or a 08. And your school or organization is Ocean Bay with a rectangle of space between that. So make sure you fill out the top and make sure you fill this out in pen because it is a carbon copy, which means when you press down on the top piece of paper, then the pen will press your writing onto the second piece of paper and we will not have to write it twice. For every item that you sell, you need to fill out a different line on this sheet. So if Grandma orders a cheesecake, you're going to write Grandma's name, her real name, not Grandma or Mimi, right here. Write her real name, first and last name, write her phone number so you can call her later and ask if she's home for you to bring it to her. Write the description of the item as it is listed in the catalog. Write the item code, which is a 4-digit number next to the item in the catalog. Write the price of that item that is also in the catalog. Write the quantity, so that's how many she wants, and the total amount due. If she wants more than one cheesecake of the same kind, you can put both of those on the same line. If she wants one cheesecake and one container of cookie dough, then you need to have two separate lines for that. So you will need to write her name twice, write the two different items so that there are two different lines total. You're going to write all of your orders on this paper. If you need more papers, then we can give you more. Whenever you turn this in, you need to fill out the bottom. So there's a place for you to write down how much total you have in cash, how much total you have in checks, the total of those put together. Then this asks for the total number of items sold on this page. So that might be 28, it might be 35, it might be 5. This is total amount sold for this page only. So if you have more than one page, this will be the amount just for that one page. If you're only using one page, this will be your total amount right here. Then if you have more than one page, we're going to fill this out down here. It asks for page blank of blank. So if you have 3 pages, the first one would be page 1 of 3, and you need to fill out those blanks. The next one would be page 2 of 3, then page 3 of 3. So that's this order form. There are also prizes. So if you are interested in prizes, check this out. And you need to look at the bubble. So if we look at the bubble that has A, it says that if you sell one item, you get a Ninja Walker. If you sell 6 items, now we're looking at B, then you get a Magic Treasure Box and Glow Slime, but you also get A. If you sell 12 items, you get everything in the C bubble, plus everything in the B bubble, plus everything in the A bubble. Same thing when you go down here. Everything in the D bubble plus everything in the C bubble plus everything in the B bubble plus everything in the A bubble. So make sure you read how this works because you can get more than one kind of thing. On the back side, it's not possible to get all of the G's, but thanks for the people who tried to get that to happen. Okay, so you have some prizes there. You also can pick up a piece of paper like this that lists some bonus prizes in the middle. When you pick up this paper, make sure you notice if you're getting the right paper. So this one is for band. There's a separate one for chorus. The deadline and all of the upper information is the same for both, but this code right here is different. The highlight in pink is different for each organization. So on the bottom, if your family is interested in trying to sell to other people online, then your parents can sign you up for that by following these steps on the bottom, but you must have the correct code. So make sure you look at the paper for that. The top part gives us some information. So it points out that the sale ends November 16, which is a week from tomorrow, if you're looking at this on the day that I made it. So it's not a very long sale, so make sure you go ahead and try to sell whatever you want to sell. You need to collect the money now, so you're not going to collect it later when the people get the item. You're going to collect it now. Make sure you actually don't even write it down on the sheet, the order sheet, unless the people are actually paying you, so we don't have to cross things off later. You do not need to include tax. If a person writes a check, it needs to be made out to Ocean Bay Middle School, and the person's phone number needs to be on the check. I believe that is about it for this paper. So if you have everything for your fundraiser, you will have one of these papers. You will have this envelope that had the 3 other papers that we went over. Once you have those 3 papers out of this envelope, you can fill this envelope out so yours does not get mixed up with everybody else's. So organization name can be Ocean Bay Chorus or Ocean Bay Band. Your student name, I hope you know that. Hope you know your grade. Your teacher is me, so you can put that right there. And the order form turn-in date is November 16. So Friday, November 16 is when this is due. Please make sure you turn it in on time if you're doing it, because we cannot take the orders late. So here's the scoop on this fundraiser. If you have any questions, please let me know through email, Remind, any of the ways that we talk. So Google Classroom is also good. Thank you and have a great day.